Residence safe house.
I see that.
Went up in smoke early this morning. 2 bodies.
Resident?
Both too crispy to ID.
I'm guessing it's Pizzuella's boys hunting for the blackmail box. Means they're still convinced the Armenians have their intel.
Well, if that is Resident laying in there, that's one more name off the list of armos that know about our money train debt.
Our deal was with Resident. Him being dead might put us back to square one.
S'mores.
The arson unit weigh in yet?
It didn't have to. The killers left gasoline cans behind, weren't even trying to hide it. Recovered 9mm shells, bullet holes in their skulls.
Don't know what the timing means, but today's the city march observing the Armenian genocide.
The block's in the middle of a red, blue, and orange sea.
Whole area is going to be swarming with people.
Strange day for an internal beef. The Armenians make any recent enemies?
I heard some talk the Mexicans have been stirring things up with them lately. Could just be street chatter.
If this is the first shot in the war, I don't want the Armenian Day of Remembrance being turned into a fresh battle.
Oh, so maybe Shane's playdates with Ellis Rezian can pay off again. We'll track him down, get him to ID the bodies. See you guys back at the barn.
Vic Rezian's gone might not be the worst thing.
Cut off the head and the tentacles get frisky. It's a risk.
Just hear me out.
Let's find out if he's alive first, all right?
It's okay.
Glad to see you upright.
If I hadn't gotten out of there last night,
Don't worry, you already thanked me.
2 of my lieutenants are dead. And this was the Mexicans.
They couldn't kill you in jail. Why'd you think they'd stop on the outside?
What do they want?
Some Mexican intel went missing. Whatever it was, it's valuable enough to spark a war.
You 2 burnt lieutenants will vouch for that.
If you've heard the rumors, you could find their source, right? I want to sit down with the people who burned my store and killed my men. My people are dead because the Mexicans are wrong. I'll talk to them, make them understand that.
They shanked you. They killed your guys. Now you want to pencil in some kind of circle jerk?
The only way to respond is to push back.
Mexicans are too powerful. We can't compete against their numbers.
You think them realizing the Armos don't have the balls to fight back, it'll lead to peace? The Mexicans will smell your weakness, and they'll pounce on it.
We don't have their missing intel. When they know that, they'll go looking for it someplace else.
If I pull this off, it's number 2 in your short list of favors. One more, me and my family are all paid up.
As long as the meeting happens before any more Armenian blood is shed.
It's time to end this war we started.
Can't do that yet.
Look, we got the list of residents in the circle, which just grew smaller by 2. And it's time to finish this job while we can still control the casualties. Look, I know that you are not thinking about setting up this meeting.
I'm thinking about setting up this meeting.
Is this another one of those surprise endings that you're gonna lay on me after all this is over with?
You know, Rezian isn't the only one we have to think about taking down. I'm targeting Cruz Pezuela.
Aceveda's one-man campaign bankroll?
He's buying up Farmington with cartel money. Pezuela gets his way, the entire district will be Bizlat owned and operated.
Well, how is that our problem?
It's big picture time, man. I'm trying to take my badge, and I need an end game. Pezuela is the cherry on my career sundae.
Well, why does that have to involve Rezian?
The only way to connect Pezuela to the cartel is to force him into making a bad mistake. The intel in that box belongs to him. Now, if Pezuela gets desperate enough to get it back, he shoots his way into a jail cell and wipes out the Armenian threat for us. 2 for 1.
Well, what happens when Pezuela doesn't cooperate and we're forced to choose one win?
Not there yet.